tell you, worship is such a beautiful thing. And I just want to encourage you, when we come together and you lift your voice and you sing like we've done today, something special happens. And when we worship, we get God's heart in us. I'll tell you, my wife and I, for over 20 years, have led worship together. And I remember a story. We were in Houston leading worship, and we were on TV. And that morning on the way to church, I'm sure this has never happened to you or your family, but we got in a big old fight on the way to church. The kids were driving me crazy, and I mean, and me and my wife get in this big fight. So then we get to church. Of course, we walk in the doors of the church, and what do we got to do? Put our little church face on, and everything's good, and we're all hunky-dory. And so we get up and we start leading worship. And I'm so mad at her. She's so wrong, And we're singing songs. And about the second or third song in, my heart just began to go, you're an idiot, Jim Gray. What the heck, And I'm singing these songs. I'm singing love songs to God. And so literally, and we have footage of this to this day. I should bring it and show you. But there's footage of us leading worship, and I'm singing the song. And in the middle of my breath, I look over at my wife, and I pull her microphone away, and I said, I'm sorry. And I kept worshiping. And then she looked at me, and she pulled her microphone away and said, I'm sorry, too. And so I just got to tell you, something special happens in worship, and that's what we want. We want God's heart. And in fact, in just a few moments, we're going to continue to worship by giving of our offerings this morning as an act of worship today. For some of you, you know that my family this June moved out to Los Angeles, and they got some things going on. My wife and my 3 teenagers are there. In fact, Ish back here in drums is my son's best friend, and it's hard. We're going through a little tough time, isn't it? We miss them, don't we? And so it was probably maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, I'm standing out on the sidewalk outside, and I'm talking to Meg. And we were just talking, and she asked me about the kids, and I began to sort of talk to her. I hadn't seen them in 7 or 8 weeks. And I'll be honest, I got sort of choked up while I'm talking to her. And I was like, sorry, I don't know what's going on. I apologize, And so I told her about it, and so I went to my car, and as I was just about to my car, she had sent this little precious angel over to me to give me a big old hug. Then I lost it. But every week since then, she knows what's going on in my life, and she gives me a hug every week. It's a different kind of a hug. She knows I'm not with my kids. But this morning, Amy is going to sing a great song today. And I believe it's the heart, and it's a neat thing that's happening here at Faithbridge. There's a lot of changes going on, aren't there? There's a lot of changes. But the main thing, the most important thing in everything that we're doing here at Faithbridge is that Jesus is the center of everything that we're doing. If you've got socks on this morning, some of us don't, pull them up, because your socks are about to be blessed off.